Why pulling me over?
Yeah, why are you pulling me over?
Wow, Corey. Put away over the truck over Jim. Remember that? The poo battery. So battery.
Hey, MJ's on. I wonder if I could turn it this way. Let's just put it back here a little bit. There we go, going live. This doesn't seem like it's holding up too well. Twist this in.
Look at that.
Who is that?
Megan.
That's right, that's Megan.
This one's saying peh.
Pa.
This one did say peh.
She did say pa. Pa.
Shannon, here is your reminder. Charge Jesse's phone.
Oh, we gotta charge your phone. What's the percent on your phone?
50.
Really? Okay.
Yay. Yes, this one did say peh.
This one did say pa.
This one did say big no U-turn.
She did say big no U-turn. Let's look down at what you're doing.
Want this one all to say things like this one did say peh.
Pa. Can you say hi?
This one did
We're
say
live.
hi, Jesse peh.
Yep. Show everybody what you're looking at again.
Megan's shoulder is out.
And who is Megan?
The old told Megan's shoulder is out.
Yes, Megan's shoulder was out.
Yeah,
Say, Megan was my therapist.
His therapist.
Therapist. Good. Very good. She was one of your first ABA therapists, and she was lovely, and she quit like they all do. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our live. It's just me and Jess hanging out, just on for a few minutes. He's looking
This
at...
one did show your belly button.
Yes, she did.
This one did show your belly button.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
So when Jessie,
This one
as Jessie
did
was
go
growing up,
whoop.
yep,
This one did go whoop.
he's obsessed with belly buttons.
This
As Jessie
one did
was
show your
growing
belly button.
up,
This
he
one did.
was, yeah, can I talk
Yes.
for just a minute? So Jessie was diagnosed with
This one
autism
showed
at
her
19
belly
months,
button.
and
This What
he
did this
was brought into the
She
New
showed her
Jersey
belly
early
button.
intervention
This one
system,
did, she showed her belly button.
and
Yes, she
had
showed
about
her
a year and
belly
a half of
button
in-home
right
therapy
here.
until he turned 3.
This
And it
one
was
did
great.
show
We were
your belly
approved for
button.
11 hours,
Yes,
which
she
is a
did.
big deal. And
This
they do
one
it on a
saying-
sliding
this one
scale
did
based
say
on your
pay.
income. You have to pay a portion of it. And 11 hours is wonderful, right? But it's not the same therapist, and it's not a set schedule every week. It was 4 therapists, 3 different kinds of therapy. One was speech, one was OT, and then the other remaining hours
This one
were
did. Both did,
ABA
Megan.
therapy. And it was so stressful. It was so stressful as a parent because you're expected to participate in that too, and get parent training. And I tell you, when you've got 4 people that are supposed to be there several times a week, they never stick to their schedule. They have vacations, birthdays, sick, somebody dies, whatever. I got so burnt out just managing the early intervention therapy schedule in the first year of it. And that's why, by the way, my husband eventually went down from his full-time job to part-time hours, and then quit altogether because it was too much for me to handle. So anyway, the day Jesse turned 3, he went into school into special ed, and he's been in special ed ever since. He's 14 now, level 3 autism. Level 3 means many different things to many different people. He is partially verbal. He knows many thousands
one
of
did show your
words,
belly
but can't
button.
say them in the right
Yes.
order,
This one
and
did
can't
show your belly
reliably
button.
answer
Yes, she
questions.
This one
And
did.
the criteria that I've heard and that I loved, a fellow autism mom described on here, was if he was left alone somewhere away from home with nobody he knew, could he get home, or could he tell somebody who he was, what he needed, that he needed help, what his name was, etc.
did
And
say
the answer to
PAA.
all that is no. So anyway, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a hella fun time with this kid.
The poop.
Yeah, he loves to talk about poop. He loves to squeeze my arms. Is that what you're doing? Squeezing arms? He loves for me to repeat, and everybody knows to repeat phrases. All right. Okay. Yes, that's
Sore.
it's the fat under my arm. Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Scooters off best.
What did you say? Scooters off best?
Fest.
Scooters off fest.
Fast.
Oh, scooters are fast?
They're, what to say? The poop.
All right, let's not talk about poop. Not appropriate, right? What else can we talk about?
Morning poop.
If anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to ask them. He's a love
Can you
bug.
talk about poop, please?
No.
Sorry.
At least he asks politely.
Whatever.
All right. All right, let's show what you got here. What are you doing? The whole reason I got on that whole therapy thing was because the person that he was looking at on his phone was one of his original therapists. And apparently, and this is when he was like 3, 4, which, by the way, the in-home therapy continued way after he was in school till we finally discontinued it because I have my own thoughts on how effective it was and how helpful ABA is. Anyway, okay, please stop now. Please stop now.
Tickle hard.
Okay? Tickle hard.
Oh, right here.
Here. What did you do at dinner tonight?
Oh.
What happened? Did you get hurt?
Yes.
What happened?
Banged your table hard.
Yes. With what? What part of your body?
Knee.
Knee, yes. Which knee was it? This knee.
Yes.
Did it leave a bruise?
Yes.
Aww. So, can you tell where
I'm
we
so
went
sorry
to eat?
it hurts.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. It must have really hurt.
Jess.
Yeah, Jess. Oh, Chris says, hi, Jessie. Chris! That's your friend Chris Berry. That's your buddy.
Hi, Megan.
Megan's not on there. Say hi, Chris. Why? Is there a Megan on there, though? I don't know. If there's a Megan on here, say hello. So what he does is he misses Megan so much. And so he's 14. This was over 10 years
Can you show her
ago.
belly button, Megan?
And
Sure.
go ahead, show her picture.
Here it is.
You're trying to blow up her belly button?
Yes.
All right, so here's what he did. I'm going to show. So he has this picture of Megan, who is a beautiful girl.
Hasn't.
That's
Anyway,
Megan.
this one did show you pink.
And what he's trying to do is see her belly button, and he just, it doesn't go down that far. And then he likes to blow on people's belly buttons. Mostly just girls, though.
To blow.
Actually, only
Why
girls.
are you blowing?
Yeah, why?
Because it's rude.
It is rude.
Jesse smashed yourself.
Yes. What? At dinner?
Yes.
At the table?
Yes.
Yeah. But I thought we were talking about Megan.
I'm so very sorry.
I am so very sorry. It must have really hurt.
Dropped your phone on your head, too.
Who dropped the phone on whose head?
Jesse's head.
Jesse's head. And who dropped the phone?
Mommy.
Yes.
I know. Ooh, that must have hurt Jess.
I dropped my phone on his head once.
Ooh, that must have
And he will
hurt
never let me
bad.
forget it.
Bad accident there.
It was a bad accident.
Bad accident on the table.
Bad accident on the table tonight at dinner.
That's a bad accident there.
Yeah, bad accident. What else can you tell us about dinner? What did you have to eat? Can you tell me?
Megan, this one. Can you show your elbow, please? Sure.
Okay, so he's totally obsessed with just talking about Megan and looking at Megan, and now he wants to talk about her elbow.
Yay. Megan's elbow.
Megan's elbow. Yep.
Yes, did show it to you.
She did show it to you.
The prue.
The prue?
Yes.
What does that mean?
This one did say pair.
Said pair, yep.
Yeah.
So what he's done is, we're out of touch with Megan, of course. It's been so long. But he has made up a person that he texts, and her name is Megan.
Jesse, you have text message pair.
Text message, pair. And he
Yay.
texts to that, and then he texts back, and he answers back and forth. And it's kind of sad to watch, honestly. And part of me thought about reaching out to her, but then I thought, nah, that's not appropriate. So he just has this Megan, and he has tried to friend on Snapchat everybody with Megan in her last name, which of course I'm not going to say, but he's found several of them on Snapchat, and he sends invitations to connect, and they don't respond, but he still texts them anyway and goes back and forth. So, I'm not sure what that says. He has an ability to, I mean, he really cared for her. He really liked her. That's part of the problem with therapy and with therapists. They would come in, they would build a rapport with him, become close with him, and then quit.
That was a
Leave. They all quit. So,
Fart.
and it's because it's not a great job. It's not great pay, I guess. There's very little training. Only 40 hours of training is needed. And we had, a girl who was a Victoria's Secret manager and then just decided to do this, which, okay, that's great, but
Jesse did
she wasn't
smash
trained.
into you.
Another girl would just stay on her video phone. But
Purchase.
the ones that were really good only stayed a little while and left. And so
That was a big fart.
he thinks everybody's going to leave. All right, stop talking about fart, right? Right? Right. Rude now. We're on TikTok.
Bruno space.
What space? Why are
The
you turning me?
eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes was in the Bruno space. I want to say the Bruno space.
Ow. The what?
I want to say the Bruno space.
The Bruno space?
Yes.
What is the Bruno space? Can you tell me what is Bruno space?
No, just in, right?
No? No, you're not going to tell me?
Want this one to say pet? Pet.
Yeah. I'll never know what the Bruno space is. And that's what I mean by unreliable answering or not answering at all. So, what is the Bruno space? Who is Bruno?
Megan does have right here. Megan did right here.
Yes. So you're getting really obsessed with that. Can we put Megan off to the side a little bit?
Take a break, Jess.
Take it a break. Let's turn it over.
Megan gasped.
She gasped.
Like,
He turned it over. So if there's any questions, happy to... Gavin.
yes.
Happy to answer them for you. Anything that you'd like to talk to Jessie about, we can try.
Yes.
It's not easy, but we could try for sure.
First.
First what?
First.
First. Hey, what else did you get done today? Oh, turn it over.
Yes.
Hair. So he can't stop looking at Megan on his phone. And then he says, which means he's not happy with me. Okay, what do you want to do?
Megan.
Think about Megan?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesse smashed his finger in the front door.
Okay.
It must have hurt Jess.
Well, that must have hurt Jess.
Sean did say that.
Hi, Nat the Alchemist. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. So we're talking with Jesse tonight. Jesse's 14. He has autism. He has echolalia. He had hyperlexia, which means that he read words and recognized words very, very earlier than most people do. He can read things, but comprehension is an issue. OCD is becoming more and more prominent, and
Oink, oink.
it's really sometimes really getting in his way. He's doing a lot of tapping of things. He can't go on with his root, whatever he's doing, without tapping or touching the floor, for example, which he's been doing at the window, which is not something good. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Jess. Say it.
I'm sorry, Jess.
Sean did lower voice say, I'm sorry, Jess.
Yep. When did he say that? What did you say?
Did lower voice.
In a
Did
lower
say
voice? I'm sorry, Jess.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Jess.
sorry, Jess. Okay.
Want this one to say pet again? Pet.
Yeah, that's Megan. He keeps pointing to Megan.
Asking for pet.
Do you want
This one to ask her.
Ask her. Let's do something else.
Yes.
Let's get a slice of cheese. You know, instead of saying what could you say?
Else.
What else could you say?
Else.
I don't
care.
I don't care.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Y-E-S.
A lot of times he just doesn't have the right words, right? So I want him to know that he can tell people when he doesn't want to do something. A lot of times I think he gets talked into or coaxed into doing things or put up to doing things maybe that he might not want to. And it's okay for him to say, I don't want to. And then, of course, the key is as soon as he says that, we immediately stop doing whatever it is. So if he said that to me while we were doing a TikTok, then I would stop it, for sure.
No.
Cheese. It's getting warm. Let's get your cheese.
Yes.
Want some?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I
Hi.
can put this down.
Monster is crying.
What is his favorite TV show? That's a good question. Do you have a favorite TV show?
Yes.
What? So Jesse doesn't really watch TV. He's never really been interested in it. Even though he loves Sesame Street characters, he does not like the show.
Right.
And I don't really know why he doesn't like TV, but he does watch a lot of YouTube. He watches a lot of interesting things that are sensory, like driving over Legos or eggs or things that crinkle and crackle. He'll watch that for a long time. He'll watch people play with slime. He also watches... Boy, he finds things like Dire Straits videos and things by the Doors and Whip It by Devo and stuff. So sometimes he watches not the music videos, but he watches the karaoke versions of them so he can read the words. Ooh, can you sing Mrs. Robinson for me?
Do 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 do. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless the please, Mrs. Robinson. Haven holds a place, holds you pray. Hey, hey, hey. Do. Read a little about your fire files. Do. Read to help you to learn to help yourself. Do. Look around you, all you see sympathetic eyes. Stroll around to grounds until and feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless, please, Mrs. Robinson.
Larry.
Hey, do. Hide in a hiding place no one ever goes. Do. Put in your pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just the Robinson affair. Most of all, got to hide and from the kids. And who could you? Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless, please, Mrs. Robinson. Haven holds pleasure play. Hey, do. Sitting on the sofa on Sunday afternoon. Do. Going to candidates debate. Laugh about it, shout about it. When you got choose. Anywhere you look at, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? When nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Woo, woo, woo. What's that say? Mrs. Robinson jumps and Joe is left and gone away. Hey.
Charlotte.
Do.
All done? So you guys who might be too young to know, yes, he goes to school. I'll circle back to that in just a minute. So that was Mrs. Robinson, which
It's
was
there
from,
in a caravan.
in the caravan? I don't know what that means.
Karaoke version, the caravan's there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what caravan is, but in the karaoke version, okay.
By the K circle, it's there in Miss Robinson.
Okay, Mrs. Robinson by
Yes,
the K.
it's there.
Okay, it's there. Can I keep talking or no?
Yes.
You want me not to talk?
Yes.
So the song is Mrs. Robinson from the movie The Graduate, which I think was in 1966. And if you look it up, you will know that he has memorized every word. And although he might not pronounce them as eloquently as he might someday, he knows every single word to that song. And we just think it's hilarious because it was popular almost 60 years ago. It was the #1 song. But he loves it. He's got great taste in music.
The music player.
So I want you to know that Julian is on, and Charlotte is watching you now too. Can you say hi, Julian? Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Julian. Hi, Charlotte.
Okay, so I'm going to get back to Nat's question, which is he homeschooled? No, we send him to public school, and we have since day one. And the reason is he's not going to learn what he needs to know to get through life from other special needs kids. And that might sound, I don't know, people might not like that, but when he's in the special, I'll get right back to you on the education goals. When he gets, he's in special ed, which is self-contained all along. He's first of all, he stims constantly, makes noise, and it really disrupts the class in general. Secondly, he's not grasping it, so there's not a lot of sense in him being like in a push-in or push-in situation. So, in any case.
Good job singing a lot with Miss Robinson.
Yeah, you did a great job. That was really good. Who sings that song originally?
Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes, it's there in the Carafun.
In the Carafun, okay.
Yes, it's there.
It's there.
Around the circle.
The circle. You'll have to show me that sometime. I'm not sure what it is. So anyway, somebody asked if he went to public school. I was going to finish answering that. He's a freshman in high school now. He will not learn what he needs to learn from other special education students, but he will learn it from his neurotypical students, which is why I've pushed so hard for him to have neurotypical friends. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, it has really paid off. He has the same friends from when he was 8 years old. I have 2 classes, and I go to a job program for half a day, and it's my senior year. That's good. Good for you, Nat. So he has learned and does learn a lot from his friends, and at least he gets to see and be exposed to what might be asked of him in typical daily life situations. So we don't plan on ever taking him to another different school. Being in public is very important. When he was in 8th grade and below.
Dynamite BTS is there in Carafun.
Yes, Dynamite BTS.
Is there.
Another karaoke version.
Boys is there in the Carafun.
Okay. I don't know what Carafun is. It must be some type of, it's either an app or it's a, is it a carousel? Like in a,
Good job, Miss
Jukebox?
Robinson's there.
Okay, good job. Miss Robinson's there. Does anybody know what what is it? A cara what? Now I can't remember what he said. What has he been saying? Does anybody know what it might be? Might be a YouTube channel. Okay. And getting to interact with kids as well is important. That's right. And so Jesse has a robust friend group. He has about 20, sometimes more, friends that he interacts with all the time. They're mostly a group of boys that are wonderful. You've seen interviews on here with some of them. Some of them are also stored on our YouTube channel, which is Jesse's Joy. But they include him when they can. He's not the kind of guy, although he would love it. He would love to get invited to parties and just more parties. Even if he doesn't interact, he enjoys being there, off into the corner, doing his own thing. And he has several girlfriends too. And by that I mean female friends. I'm also neurodivergent ADHD. Yep, and he's got that too, for sure. So he's got a few friends that are on here right now, like his friend Julia, and I think his friend MJ was on earlier, his friend Charlotte, who's wonderful, his friend Abby, she's on, or was earlier, and they are just wonderful, wonderful supporters. And then in school, there was a program called Helping Hands, where the kids would volunteer and do projects and spend lunch hours with Jesse and some of his other special needs class colleagues. Yeah. Still looking at Megan. He still keeps looking at Megan. Oh!
No, I fell over.
I guess you don't want me in here. You want to just do them live yourself?
This one did say Mommy Says Pet.
I'll just stay over here.
Yes, she did say Mommy Says Pet.
How many in his class?
This one did say Mommy Says Pet.
Does he have someone one-on-one? So, yeah.
This one did say that.
He has always had, yes, this one did say that. He has always had a one-on-one aide.
Megan, outside Miss Mary has his out.
Yes, knee. Sorry. So, but in his
Megan's
class now, it's funny.
button,
I don't
no
know
BB
how many are in there.
just shirt
Charlotte, do you
means
know,
no.
or Abby, or anybody who goes to school with him? I'm not sure how many are in his class. And sometimes
Megan
it's hard
did
to tell.
say no.
Because sometimes some kids just come in for a certain subject or so, and then they leave. But
More school, she scares.
when we went to observe, there were about, I'd say, 10 other kids in the
At Porter
class.
School.
That was
I
last
did
year.
say
I'm not
at-
sure
at
now.
school. I did say at school. I did drew this.
I did draw this. You drew Megan?
Yes.
Can you hold up the phone to the camera again to
Yes.
show what Megan looks like?
You like.
Closer? I think you need to get closer. Here, let's hold it up here. That's Megan. That was his therapist.
This one did say pair.
And she said "pa," and he makes us all say "pa" all the time. And
We
we
don't
can
have
thank
time,
Megan for that.
Jess.
I'm just telling
you
everybody.
skipped.
on
This
here
one
who sees
skipped
him.
pair.
Skipped "pa"? What do you mean?
Megan did skip pair.
How did she skip it? She skipped it?
At the old time, we don't have time.
Oh, she told you didn't have time.
Yes.
She was probably trying to get you not to do it.
Yes.
That's what they call put on extinguish. All these weird terms that I've learned. Extinguish the
So-
behavior. I said, well, doesn't that just mean like stop the
You
behavior?
smash?
Well, yeah, but we got to use the word extinguish.
Touch me
Okay.
hard means ow.
Yes, so I think, I don't know if you noticed this, but he's
Ow!
only learning how to say ow now at age 14, like the last few months. So, yeah, you're hurting yourself. So, I don't know what sparked it for him, but all of a sudden he realized that when somebody gets hurt, they say ow, or he realized that I do. He never says it himself. So, but what he does now is he has like his friend Ty smack him really hard, and then he looks at me for me to say ow. So we're trying
This
to get
one
him to
did
say
say
ow
pet.
himself. So
This one did say hi, Jessie. Pair.
yes, Megan said hi, Jessie. Peh, peh.
Megan did say.
What are you
bleh.
eating tonight? What is this that you're eating,
Megan did.
Jess?
Cheese.
So he likes these Cracker Barrel cheese
Cookie
slices.
Monster
He has
does
an
not have-
incredibly limited diet. He only eats about 10 things.
Monster
Luckily, some of those
says
things are
10.
good. Apples, bananas, oranges, yogurt. Only strawberry yogurt. Cheese. American cheese. This Cracker Barrel sliced cheese is fantastic. He loves this. And then the other things he eats are crunchy. He doesn't like anything mushy. Has to be
It's
crunchy.
there in Snapchat, and it typed that.
Yes, Megan in Snapchat.
Remember
So,
that?
like
It's
crackers,
turning
any kind of
back like
crackers.
eyes,
Yeah.
like your feet, like
Yeah.
a bathing suit on top.
That's what
Underwear on
Megan
the
was
white.
wearing. Okay. That's what she was wearing one day?
Make like
What, swimming? When you were swimming? She would come over and swim with him sometimes. Isn't that amazing,
Snapchat.
though? He can remember what she
At the beach,
wore
Meg has
over
the
10 years
naked
ago. And
truth.
he's so accurate. What?
I guess the naked truth.
Naked Truth?
Yes,
Is that what was a book or something?
in Snapchat.
Oh, I don't. Okay, now I don't know what that is, so we're going to have to look and see what that
Megan
is.
did put yep.
And
Yep.
two thumbs up? Yep.
It's there in Snapchat.
Okay, we'll go look at that.
The boo.
We'll go look at that.
Megan did. Megan said
Okay, is there anything else that you want to talk
No
about?
U-turn. Good job, this one saying it.
Good job. Yes.
Really?
No U-turn. Charlotte. Charlotte's
Megan
I love
says
it.
big one.
Hi, Kevin.
She does work.
What was I just going to say about that?
Ooh, good work.
I don't remember. Things go out of my head so quickly. So we went to dinner tonight. It was wonderful. One of the things we're trying to work on with him is not interrupting and like. Ugh, what are you doing? Where do you want me to go?
Terry Ann to say pair.
Terry Ann was the next therapist after Megan,
Terry Ann did say pair.
and I guess he had her say "pa" too.
When
Hey, come
this
over
one
here so
say
they can see
pair.
you.
Itchy, I know it. Big say's missing.
Come here closer so that they can see you. Come close to mommy. So Terry Ann in the Itchy and You Know It. That's a book. So
The big say's
she must-
missing.
What is missing?
Big say's missing.
Big say.
Yes.
Big say pa.
High one. This big one's missing.
What? Nose? A nose?
Did you know it? CM is missing.
Oh, Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster is missing.
You're right. This one is missing. What's missing? This is missing there. Yes.
Cookie Monster is
This
missing.
guy's there is missing.
So he's pointing at a
Just
Cookie Monster.
missing.
So I guess in the Itchy and You Know It book,
Because
I
it's
guess Cookie
missing
Monster's
there.
not in it. It's a Sesame Street.
Because it's missing.
Because he's missing. Yeah, it's missing. Who
Can't
is
make
in
the handicap parking book. This one is missing.
So his other obsession, besides the Sesame Street characters, is road signs. He
Missing.
has always loved road signs.
That's right.
And his
It's
favorite
missing.
one
It's
is
missing, Jess.
handicap parking. I don't know if it's because it's blue like Cookie Monster, but he loves that sign. And we have up in his room every kind of sign. I think we've bought every sign there is, and we've been gifted every kind of sign. Inflatable road signs, little wooden ones, big wooden ones. And the police in town even gave him a real stop sign, and they had an local artist paint Big Bird on it. That was when he turned. Does anybody on here remember that? Any of his friends that are on here? When in 7th grade, for you guys, in June of 2023, we had that big Jessie Fest, a big party here. And that same day, the Little Silver Police, that's where we live, reached out and they gifted him this stop sign. It was so beautiful. It's up in his room now. And also our street sign. And they had Sesame Street monsters painted on that too. It was so cute. So anyway, road signs. That's the other thing is Spanish. He knows the Spanish version of road signs because we got a set that was English on one side and Spanish on the other. Hey, can you tell me what the Spanish is for one way? Do you remember? It's been a long time. How about, let me try another one. How about Spanish for stop?
Despair.
Espera, right. Spanish for yield?
Seda.
Seda?
S-P-E-A-R-S.
S-P...
E-A-R-S.
E-A-R-S. Spears.
That's Mrs. Spears.
Mrs. Spears. Is that a teacher, right?
Yes.
Where you are now? Can we do more Spanish signs?
What? This one say.
Yeah, that's Megan. I know. You're obsessed
say
with
again.
Megan.
P.
So what about Spanish for do not enter?
No entree.
No entree, that's right. How about Spanish for... Was there one for handicap parking?
Reservado.
Reservado. Isn't that great? So if it means something to him, he is very capable of learning and learning quickly. So he is taking Spanish this year in high school. And I said to his counselor, I said, do we think that's, that's realistic for him? And they said, well, it's a requirement. He has to take it. And I thought about his road signs, and I thought, well, okay, maybe he does. What, do you know how to count to 10 in Spanish?
Prairie Dawn to say pe.
Prairie Dawn is a Sesame Street character. Do you know how to count to 10? I don't know if you do. I'm just asking.
David.
Because yesterday I asked you to say something in Spanish, and you said dos, which is 2. Do you know what Spanish for 1 is?
Uno.
Uno. Good. Uno, dos.
Trace.
Good.
Rostro.
Good. What's after cuatro? He's obsessed with my elbow right now.
This one did.
Yes, elbows. Can we keep counting? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Cinco, cinco.
cinco, seis. Good.
Send a naked butt. 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 Send a naked butt.
Okay, that's enough. That
Send,
is not what comes after seis. Siete, not send a naked butt.
send a naked butt.
All right, enough.
You send a naked
He's funny.
butt.
He's funny. He comes up with this stuff, and it's funny. What is it that you did that was so funny?
Ken,
Oh, I know.
this one.
He's obsessed with shoulders, right? So some people he likes to see their shoulders, and other people he doesn't. So let's show him my shoulder and see what happens. He covers it immediately. So I have this kind of off-the-shoulder shirt on today. I got in the car, and out of nowhere in the back, this hand comes and just starts covering up my shoulder. What are you doing?
Sophie almost fell.
Yeah, I did almost fall. Is this cheese any good still? Or is this cheese? This cheese is kind of... Oh, no, it's still good. Yeah, this is good cheese. So we're trying to teach him to put things back in the refrigerator. And he kind of does, but he doesn't really put the top on right. So we go through cheese pretty quickly, but this stuff is expensive, so we're learning not to. This is pretty mushy, and I'm surprised that he likes it because he does not like anything that's mushy. He likes crunchy textures, very crunchy. Hey, Mikey's on. Happy birthday, Mikey! Got your license today. Sean's brother Mikey is on.
Yeah.
So this is another wonderful example of...
Cookie Monster's in Snapchat wearing a helmet.
Okay. All right, good. So this is a perfect example. We have several siblings of Jesse's friends that, Mikey's one of them, that love Jesse too. And they're there for him and support him and hang out with him. And we're just really excited. And so everybody say happy birthday to Mikey, man. Would you turn 17 today? Got his driver's license today. I hope you stopped by. Mikey drives a car now.
Missing each not. Yes, it is.
What is? Cookie Monster?
Yes. Yes. Missing, Jess.
Do you want to go for a ride with Mikey sometime in the car?
Missing. Very missing. Right.
Yes, I know you're focused on that. Remember Mikey? Sean's brother Mikey. He can drive a car now. Jesse, go in the car with Mikey?
Yes.
So you have a willing passenger, believe it or not. Christy joined. Lots of people are joining. Thank you so much. I don't know if this is accurate. It says 3.3 thousand people. Maybe that's just likes. I don't know. I don't really understand all this stuff. So we're probably going to wrap it up soon. It is a school night. Also for a lot of people that are on the call. See, I know that I know a lot of you are Jesse's age. Although 14, almost 15, do you really have a bedtime anymore? You're making your own decision on bedtimes. Are you pushing me again? You want me out of this? Can you talk?
Yes. Cookie Monster very blank.
Can somebody say back to him or like type back to him whatever he says? So, Cookie Monster very blank.
No. Yes, he is very blank.
Yes, he is very blank.
No. Yep.
Yep. What do you want me to say next?
Cookie Monster very blank.
Cookie Monster very blank.
Yeah. Yes, very blank.
Yes, very blank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cookie Monster is... Look, all these people. Cookie Monster very blank. Cookie Monster is never blank.
Cookie
That
Monster
doesn't go right.
very blank.
What he means by blank is that he doesn't have a nose.
Cookie Monster very blank.
Casey. Casey's on again. She says, hi, Jesse. How do you like your school? Do you like Red Bank Regional?
Yes.
I think he really likes it, Casey, because he talks about it. He's like, Monday, back to school, he really likes his aide. He has a male one-on-one aide now who also happens to be the freshman football coach.
Yeah.
And we call him Mr. F, but Jesse calls him Mr. Three Lines. Can you imagine? I'm going to ask you guys to guess. If he's calling Mr. F Mr. Three Lines, does anybody want to take a guess as to what that means?
Right.
And it's so obvious. You'll get it if you think about it.
No. Yo. Little.
I should probably do one of those poll things.
Polly.
Football lines. No. So, you got it, Charlotte. 3 lines in the letter F. Mr. 3 lines. He also has a Mr. K that he likes, and that's also Mr. 3 lines, but that's called other
Sesame Street Cars
Mr.
was
3
outside
lines.
with Megan. Sesame Street Cars is there as outside with Megan.
3 lines in F. What is?
Sesame Street Cars is there and outside.
Is that why you're carrying those around? Where are your cars? Are they here?
Yeah.
Can I see them?
No.
So he hasn't had these cars out in a few years. All of a sudden, they reappear again. And
This one, can you say pet, please?
peh. Come on.
Pet.
Peh.
Good job, this one saying pet.
Good job. Sit back down here. Ooh, I want another piece of cheese. Sit down so we can see. Come sit next to Mom. Good. Can you show your cars?
No.
Let's see your cars.
No. Yoy.
Big Bird.
Like a green silly faces has
The
a
app
tongue
has 3
out.
lines. The app?
The green
Nelson.
boy has a silly faces. Had the green boy like tongue out.
That's on the Silly Faces game. That's right. The green boy. But we're looking at this now. This is Ernie car.
Like cheese.
Cheese.
Like Blue Boy. Like cheese.
Like Blue Boy.
Like cheese.
Cheese. Okay.
No.
Not sure I'm following you exactly, but if I think about it, a lot of times it comes to me later. And then this is Cookie Car. Cookie Car spent an entire winter under our pool cover.
This one's saying pear.
He's saying pa.
Yes.
Can everybody say pa? It's spelled P-A-A. Let's see if we can get a bunch of P-A-A's on here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pa. Everybody type pa. Look. Pa. Pa. Another one. Look at that. Look how interested he is now. Pa. That one spelled pa wrong.
Cookie Monster can't say pear.
Pa. Look, there's Charlotte. Pa. Look, Lisa says pa.
That's
awesome,
boy.
guys.
That's an orange
got-
big boy, like up and down the Silly Faces game.
Yes,
Does.
Silly Faces game.
Like-
Where- Okay.
Like up and down, like
With the eyes up and down?
yes, like
Okay. Like that. Very good, yes.
like
Yes,
Like,
show on here. Show on here. Do that again. Can you do it into the camera? One eye up, one down. He calls it one up, one down. Look at all these people saying "pat." I love that.
Good job
Does-
doing
Yes, good job doing ah. Does everybody remember the color forms game called Silly Faces? And it's got like I did a video about it the other night, but it was a
Yay.
really tiny version of it. But the big version, you put color forms and you
want
can have
to
different
say
eyes and stuff. And so
Sesame
that's who he's talking
Street
about.
Car.
Sorry. Sesame
Say again.
Street cars. So one winter, he kept telling us Cookie Car was in the pool, and Frank was convinced that it wasn't. And
It was
wouldn't you know,
cold.
the first day, yeah, he was cold. The first day of that spring, which would have been last year, 23, we opened the pool, and there it was at the bottom of the deep end. He was
Yes,
right.
the
He knew.
Pink boy.
He knew, and we
is
wouldn't
like,
believe him. Pink boy, that's what he looks like on Silly Faces. Can you show? I'll get it for you. What you won in a claw machine yesterday? In a vending machine?
Yes.
We went to, where did we go? What was the name of the diner?
All seasons.
All Seasons Diner. And they have a $5 vending claw machine. And it's $5 until you win. And, you know, you play till you win. And he won this yesterday. And what did we name it?
Sachi.
Spotty.
Spotty.
Yeah. Put it up here. Show. Spotty.
Yes.
Spotty was the name of my first cat. But he is getting so
Wow.
good. Now, this is something that was a big deal, right?
Jason
Dexterity and hand-eye coordination for somebody with autism is a big deal. He is now able to locate something that he wants, negotiate that
Take it.
claw, and understand the relationship to where that claw is, to a toy that it can pick up. And these are huge concepts for an autistic person to get.
Cookie Monster
Go
does
around,
have
then
a
determine when
closing
to-
eye.
Clench it, and then bring it over. I mean, this is gigantic. Huge leaps and bounds for him, for an autistic person to be able to operate and win at a claw machine. His buddy Ty really focused on that a lot with him at different claw machines. And he's just really gotten very, very good. Of course, it costs us an extra $5 every time we go to that diner. And we have all of these stuffed animals now that he's winning, but that's okay. It's worth every minute and every penny. What else do you want to talk about before we go to bed? Oh, you putting your cars in a line?
Ready, bump it.
Oh, bump it. Okay.
Ready.
Okay.
Are you ready? Ready to crash into Big Bird. Ready, go. For the green. Ah, what happened? Yeah.
Gonna do it again? Poor Big Bird, he had an accident. He's laying there.
Do it again.
Okay.
Sayori.
Oh, what this time? Cookie Monster crashed. Fell over.
Do not hit Cookie Monster.
Yeah, do not hit Cookie Monster.
And make
So-
him VM.
Interesting thing about this is that
Hey.
this is the kind of pretend play that they told us in therapy that he should have been doing when he was about
Can Elmo
19 months, 24 months, 2 years old. And he just didn't. There was no pretend play at all. And that's a key indicator of autism is that they don't do any pretend play. And he, where are you going? Oh, you're going to bring...
to go to bed.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right, let me just finish this story. Come with me for just a minute and then we'll say goodnight and go to bed. But anyway, the point is that he's just now at 14 and a half doing what he was expected to do play-wise at 2. So look, I'm excited. Oh, Chris is saying hi again. But he's ready to go to bed. So anyway, I guess we're going to wrap it up because I don't want to ever have him feel like he's obligated to stay on. So thank you all for following and watching. Wait a second.
Fan's hot to blow.
Oh, that's the ring light. Yep. Can you say good night, everybody?
Good night, everybody.
Okay, everybody's saying good night. Chris says good night, Jess. Thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. We appreciate your support, and we'll pop in next time he's up for it. Thank you. Bye, everybody. I see those hearts, Chris.